Hey, I think we're live. Hey, yay, we're online. Hope you're all doing good. It's been a long time since I just flipped through some comics, so I decided, why not? Let's do some comics. It's kind of late, but oh well, it is what it is. I don't know. With just everything like all the Mandalorian hype. I figured why not show this cool Boba Fett comic I got, and then the rest of these comics are just kind of like inspiration what I've been looking at recently, kind of based on like I said, color, and also the kind of scope and scale of these comics. So we're just gonna flip through them, talk about them, and I can't wait to get into these, man. I've been flipping through them a little bit, and it's been rad. Let's start with this Boba Fett. This is cool because it's by the 2000 AD dudes. So Star Wars Boba Fett. Look at that. That's just a fucking rad. Come on, Glare. Rad Boba Fett. It's by Cam Kennedy, and he's the artist. The only thing, this is a sad thing, what would have been this cool pinup kind of gets, it got torn. This is the only page in the comic that's torn. But it would have been that rad pinup. So, it happens, but, yeah, John Wagner. So, yeah, one of the dudes who started 2000 AD that wrote this. But, dude, check this art, man. It's washes, so it's like very watercolory. Cam Kennedy's stuff is amazing. If you've ever seen, unfortunately, I don't have the Star Wars Dark Empire, but that's really good by him. But you get Jabba the Hutt, and like he's trying to woo this female Jabba the Hutt, and he's sending Boba Fett on this mission. But let's see if we get to focus. Check how rad that shit is, dude. I love the color wash on this, man. It's fucking rad, dude. Yeah, so it's just kind of like the adventures. This came out by Dark Horse, so this guy was kind of like I think it's I don't know if it's before or after, like, because their universe, look how rad the colors are there, dude. I almost see a little bit of a Sean Gordon Murphy in that, almost. That's rad. And then the design of Boba Fett. That's just such a fucking cool helmet. Look at that dude getting blasted. It's a cool page. With like a little bit of yellow, and the yellow is more his speed bike. They're a little bit kind of cool, but like his speed bike is definitely the brightest thing on here. And then you get to that full red, and it's them getting blasted. That's cool. I love Cam Kennedy's shadows, the shadows that he does. And it's cool because it's a light. It's blue. It's not inks. It's a color, very Frank Frazetta-ish. Him on his fucking jetpack, you know. This is a cool. I love this face. Look at that face, man. That is a rad. Cam Kennedy is great, dude. He's Boba Fett just looking like a badass, but Cam Kennedy knows what he's doing. Alright, so we get to this. This guy's wanted. He's this little elf fucking dude. And I'll be real with you. I can't stand him. Like, I really can't. I don't know why. But there's something that just completely rubs me the wrong way about this little character, that like whenever he's on a page, I look right past it. He just visually makes me want to punch him in the face. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So like, kind of like a circus shit, but boom! Look at that. Fucking, what a hell of a page. Sorry, I'm trying to get it so there's no glare, but is that a funeral, man? Let's look close on this fucking page, because this is so rad. Bruh. That is so nice. Look at this shot though, like the casket. All the living things. So this is pretty cool. I think this is cool. I would say he did this intentionally on this page, but all the living things in this panel are really dark. All the characters are black. This is a funeral, right? The ground is very light, and you can kind of see that distinction between them all, right? Like living things black, non-living things light. The casket's light, man. He's symbolizing that's a dead thing. That's so cool. He totally did that on purpose. And again, just fucking the badassness that is Boba Fett's visual look. It's radical, dude. It's so cool. Man, look at that. Look at this shit, dude. That is sweet. Here, we're going to go out just a little bit. Sorry, it keeps like wanting to bump out of focus every time I move just a little bit, so I apologize. But, dude, that's fucking... Reminds me of like some Mike Mignola Gotham at Gaslight, but it's so cool, dude. So cool. Ah, look at this ship! The watercolor planet behind it, too, dude. That's a fucking shot, man. Oh, man, I love the way he does fucking spaceships, dude. His harsh pen work. Look at that, man. But that's so cool. Isn't that great? I love that shot. I love the blue, like, kind of aqua background, too. And then a very green palette here. He does all the coloring, like, I'm pretty sure. I'm 95% sure. Yeah, he does all the coloring because it just says art. So, yeah, he does all of it. And his chops are just so good, dude. I don't want to spend a whole time on it. He takes on this other kind of bounty hunter guy. There's another shot. I want to find it, though. It's another kind of spaceship. Oh, man. Here we go. We're getting into it. Dude, look at these scenes. The colors, man. And it's just really like red, yellow, and blue. But that's so radical. I love his figure drawing. I love that. You see a lot of Cam Kennedy's, like, I don't use the black lines. I don't fill in the black lines because I try to stay more with color. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. But, like, you can see a lot of Cam Kennedy in what I do with my ink lines. He's awesome, man. He does some really cool stuff. If you like this, here we go. Look at that double page spread. Well, that's a single panel, and that's another single page. But isn't that so cool? It's fucking radical, man. Look at that. Dude, it's just so much depth. It's badass. So, yeah, I mean, the comic is just cool. Ooh, look at that scene. Look at that, dude. All of it. It's all great. Like, I love his scenes. So his characters are well animated. Kind of reminiscent to Akira, and I'm not sure who influenced who in that aspect, but when he does these fucking sci-fi scenes and spaceships and props and stuff, knocks it out of the fucking park, man. Just shaboink. Look at that. Like, here's my only thing with this, and I don't know whether this came with the actual writing in the script or if this was his decision. The thing is with this double page thing, it goes, and it's an amazing page. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, space, ships, characters. I would have split the page right here, actually, and extended this scene out just a little bit more and just throwing this on the next page, because let's see what's on the next page. Yeah, it's more interior stuff, right? So I would have tried to condense this interior maybe to this page or bring it to the next one, because this goes back out. Like I would. That's just my ideas, but this is such badass. This is one of my favorite fucking Boba scenes in the comic. Just he's good at drawing Boba Fett, man. So if you like Mandalorian, check this out. Look at that, dude. That's so rad. That's so rad. Watercolors. You didn't need no digital BS. More Jabba the Hutt. It gets pretty dry here. I think they're in a desert, so he decides to go for a more dry palette. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I like when he goes hard with them colors, son. So let's skip ahead. It's pretty cool. Love that. It's great, right? It's such. That's a great panel too. I love the layout of that. Like he knocks it out of the park. Oh, so cool! He knocks it out of the park with every. Oh, that's fucking great. I'm just so stunned by his like character work. Like everything he does, he kills it. Reminds me a lot of Brendan McCarthy too. Let's turn the page. Yeah, let's go a little bit further. Ooh, love the lighting in that. Kind of. Oh man, look at that. Very realistic, and that's just pens, man. You can get realistic rendering with pens if you do it correctly. There was like a couple final scenes I think that I wanted to flip through here, but yeah, I love. Look at that, dude! Check out that scene of fucking Boba. Him in the hut. I love the coloring. That's so badass. The red, yellow, and blue, and then just kind of fading out. That's wicked, man. So yeah, this is Boba Fett. It's a pretty rad comic. This is it. Like there was no like second volume or anything, but pretty rad. If you see it around, get it. Yeah, you get it, man. It's worth it. Let's talk about this next one. So now we're getting into kind of just what I've been looking at recently with like for inspiration and just kind of what's been inspiring my work. Or what I've been looking at. The aspect is in colors and like scale in my scenes. The White Llama, we'll look at this one first. The White Llama is like definitely color. I love the artist. He does some good action shots too, but his color in this is so good. If you thought that Boba Fett coloring was good, this is even better. I'm pretty sure Boba Fett did was colored with watercolor. The White Llama is done with gouache. Here we're gonna go out just a little bit because we're getting bigger paper. This is done with gouache. So that's pretty cool. You get the cool thing is like gouache is like watercolor, but you get to add white. Like you can paint with white. You can kind of see there like that white in the background right there in the corner. You kind of lose it because of the glare, but that was actually painted on afterwards. He painted it, and then with the white, even though it looks watercolor. This story is written by, it's pretty rad. It's violent, like warning, there's things in it, but I love the blue. It's written by Alejandro Jodorowsky and Francois Bach. No, Jorge Bess? George Bess? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher these names. I butcher American names, so I apologize for butchering any foreign names. But, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Like, I've read most of it. I've read 3/4 of it. I kind of pretty much know the story and where it's going, but, like, it's about middle ground for Jodorowsky, just because it's stuff he's... Look at that, dude. That's a great scene. So many people in it. That's so cool, but so realistic, right? So real. Like this is why I think he's better than Mobius. Is there's a whole like lot of big scenes, but the references are less goofy animated and more kind of sometimes kept to realistic facial structures. It's just more photo reference, and I think it pays off. Like Mobius photo reference things too, but he would add the kind of Doug-like noses to his characters, and other little kinks like that. But this book is kind of like it's about pretty much the next reincarnation of I don't want to say Buddha, but like I guess whatever the Dalai Lama is, like the monk that's supposed to bring enlightenment, right? It's about his next cycle. So he was an old man, and this next cycle is going to be it. It's going to bring peace to the land. Check those colors out, man. Isn't that a freaking pretty scene, dude? I love it. And that, too. I mean, look at that. Like, that's so well done. So well done. There's a Yeti, too. Like, and it's just about his life growing up. Look at these scenes, bruh. They're mind-blowing. Look at that. That's color, like, not as much color. Full color. Big city fucking scene. So good. I love this panel, too, man. That blue just shines. So sharp when he throws it on there. But like, I keep getting sidetracked. I love this comic a lot. Oh, it was like a white savior complex. So that was like the only like the criticism of the comic. It's like a white messiah comes in and saves the monks. So kind of follows that trope. Like I said, doesn't have to have as much to say in the whole Jodorowsky realm. He's said the same things better in different comics. But you gotta love the fucking art of this thing. I love this guy's expressions, man. So well done. And he does a lot of panels. I like his panels, his panel layouts. That guy's sorry. New setup. You're still getting used to it. That panel is so small, but he still gets so much expression and characteristic into the page. You know, it's so cool, man. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of color, right? I love it because of the color and the art. It's very trippy. Let me get to the more... Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he does some weird things, too, but, like... Check out that scene, man. Like, it's just so rad. I love it, man. Let me see if I can find some of it. Yeah, just very trippy, surreal... Buddhist monk, like, oh man, definitely heavily photo reference, but it's beautiful. Like, it doesn't, sometimes that you pay the price for doing that, but that panel is so well done, man. I love it. It's great. Oh, hey, well, it's giving birth. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this page, but like this page reminds me of Death Stranding a whole lot. I kind of watched a playthrough of that recently and was like, whoa, this is fucking radical, man. I loved it. This reminds me of it a lot. If you play the game, you know kind of exactly what I'm talking about. Man, his use of negative space, right here and then in these. It's so cool to think about. We're going to zoom in a bit because I want to show you guys this panel. Oh, yeah. So, this is so fucking dope. You get repetition of a lot of people in these scenes. So, repetition of a lot is kind of the main emphasis here. To give this page a lot, the big scale. So like a lot of people, similar kind of layout, like arrangement of people. Even though this is one continuous thing, it's a arrangement of similar sizes, so it feels more real. Because these statues are the same size as these people, it feels more real. And the really cool thing is the negative space here. You track it as in different lengths in time, even though there's none of the actual panel borders breaking it up. But he uses the negative space, which is so cool. So dope there. Reminds me of like some late period Mesiaris too. And again, I'm butchering that name, and I apologize. Let me see. I want to get to the Yeti. Oh, here we go. Yeti. He battles the Yeti at the end, I think. I'm pretty sure like the ending is him battling the Yeti. But yeah, a lot of people, and so I like that. I like this comic for the scale of how many people are on it, and he throws a lot of panels on the page. A lot of panels, even like look at, yeah, there you go. Stuff like this with this negative space, even panels that look like one panel, kind of faked out as 3 different panels, which is really cool. But like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Honestly, I say 9, 10 panels. You average about 10 panels. Love that scene, dude. Love it. Great artwork. It's just good fucking artwork, man. Like getting to this level art is kind of one of my goals, because it's very animated, but at the time like realistic. At the same time, realistic. It's so good. So yeah, that's a White Llama by Jodorowsky and Bess. Now let's talk about some Aaron Conley here. So I picked up this book recently, the Bully Wars, because it was by Scotty Young. Scotty Young started out as an artist, but is now a writer. He does a lot of writing. He writes a lot of stories. This is a all ages comic. It's a little, I'd say it's a graphic novel, to be honest. It came out in issues, but it says volume 1. I don't think there's going to be a volume 2. It's like a complete, all-in-one story. Like you can read this and it has an end to it, but it's really good. It's called Bully Wars. It's like Hunger Games, but for high school and bullies. Like here's the cover, so you can just kind of go over the characters on the cover. The main 2 characters are this dude and this dude. This dude's the bully of middle school, and he's been bullying this kid his whole, like all 3 of these kids their whole lives. And they're twins, and they're his best friends. And then these are the bullies that already run the high school, and he's going into they're all freshmen. These guys are freshmen. These guys are like seniors, or at least not freshmen. And he's the head bully. He won the Bully Wars the previous years. And it's the comic is about these 2 working together on these Bully Wars. They make an agreement because the high school bully, such good art, man. I love it. I really love the colors too. This guy did the Middle West comics as well, but yeah, it's just about them kind of hatching this plan to he spits gum and it like traps somebody in a gum thing. Yeah, here we go. He's a bully. But he gets bullied by this bully. And if you win the Bully Wars, like all the bullies in the school enter the Bully Wars to like, if you come Bully King, you like get special privileges and you can tell everybody what to do. And it's run by the coach. And the coach is hilarious. But yeah, they make a promise to like work together. I love that page, man. That's the cool thing about this comic is there's a lot of panelless borders as well, especially when you get further in. But he gets bullied himself, and he doesn't like it, so they make a plan. And he doesn't even get invited to the Bully Wars initially. And the two friends find out about it, and they're like, "You freaking idiot, bada 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 bada." And yeah, they get into the... This is him getting rejected by the coach, and that's the coach. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger, 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger. I love it. But he goes through the trap door, and you just kind of follow him as he like gets attacked by an octopus, then has to escape a fucking spider, goes through a trash, meets a homeless guy with bats and fucking fish and all these cool things, man. It's great. It's great. It's such good storytelling on a page. And then he opens it up again, man. just look at that shit. It's so good. It's so good. And then here, because they go to the, it's kind of like a Tromaville, ode to Troma. Check that out. And this is him in his dream. He dreams he like fireballs the other bully into dust. Very X-Men homage. And they all go to the... Oh, but here's the thing, is the coach finds out that, like, the jig's up. He found out. So the way you win the Bully Wars this year is you have to catch the mouse, and they're in the old high school. And I'm just trying to find, like, the main... here we go. So this is the old high school, and it's kind of like a maze. And whoever catches the mouse in this high school is the king, and it's like, that's kind of what the second half of the book is about. So it's a setup, and then the second half is the actual bully games. And it's just, it's hilarious. It's great. If you want to get any kid into comics, anybody could read this and have fun. It's just a really well told story with fantastic and not innovative, but like not the typical way of storytelling, visual storytelling. It's fantastic. I love it. So do yourself a favor. If you think you might like it, buy it for sure. If it's up your alley, boom, get it. I should have done this like before Christmas, is like things you can get your kids. But so that I read that book, but I found out that Aaron Conley had also done art by for this comic called Sabretooth Swordsman, and the mayhem of the malevolent mastodon mathematician. And I bought this comic years ago, but I had no idea he had written. It was the same dude. This is a black and white comic with gray tones. You can see it's kind of shiny, but and then you get the matte here, which is cool. Great cover. This is by Dark Horse. So yeah, Damon Gentry wrote it. Aaron Conley did the art. Here, we'll just flip to this page. You can kind of see what you're going to be expecting in this art, man. Hyper detailed, but you get these cool gray tones. And I don't know, what I'm trying to figure out is I don't know if the gray tones are... sorry for all the... Whenever I turn a page, it like loses focus. Pretty dope. If the gray tones are done traditionally or digitally, but when you look into these pieces, hyper detailed. stuff. And it doesn't look like the same, like, you can kind of tell it's the same person when you really look into it, but at the same time, you can't tell. And this is about a guy who kind of becomes cursed, and he becomes saber-tooth swordsman. But his girlfriend, look at that. Oh man, art is so good. I love it. It's hilarious too. It's a funny story, but his girlfriend gets kidnapped, and he goes after her. Very kind of straightforward story, but like straightforward, not like plot story, but it's fantastic. Like, it's. We'll go in closer to this guy because you kind of really need to. You just, like, we could just stab him in the eye and it's an explosion of blood. It's great. Very Jeff Darrow inspired. But, I mean, yeah, it's a fantastic black and white art book. Again, that hyper detail. Like I said, I don't know if it's traditionally done or digitally done. If I ever met him, I'd be interested in asking him. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see like toned down Conley in Bully Wars, but I enjoy this a lot. Yeah, he gets the snot kicked out of him. This is when they kidnap her. He gets the snot beat out of him, but he goes on this extra crazy rampage. I want to show you. Yeah, it's awesome fight scenes. It's like fight scene after fight scene after fight scene. But look at that, like, character animation, man. Every scene, it's fantastic. It's hilarious. It's less. So the Bully Wars is less hyper detailed than. I mean, look at that villain. Than this comic, though, by a lot. But I mean, this comic kind of knocked it out of the park. Bully Wars didn't need that, though. You know what I'm saying? Dude, check out these guys. Oh, you can't because it's blurry. Check out those dudes. Haha. That's rad. Man, and again, just that animation. Look at his face. His eyes are like bulging out. We'll go up a little closer. Yeah, pow. Man, it's a really funny book. Like, it's very over the top, but not like, This is what I was looking for. This is where it gets super Jeff Darrow. Kind of even Charles Burnsy, but it's super over the top without crossing the line of just being like, this is too much. Like, doesn't sacrifice the story for this, you know? Totally, like, I did that, I showed the Shaolin Cowboy a couple weeks ago, and when he cuts the shark in half with the chainsaw bow staff, like, it's the same exact thing. But yeah, and it just, it's a good old fashioned, like, monster beatdown. Funny storytelling. It's older now, I think. Here, let's see when it was published. Dave's. Oh no, just Dave Stewart colored it. Okay, that makes sense. So Aaron Conley still did all the gray tones and shit. Let's see here. 2013. I thought it was a lot older than that. I thought it was made in the 2000s. That's great, isn't that? So good. Yeah, Saber-Tooth Swordsman. Radical comic. Get it. Check it out if you haven't. How are we doing on time here? Let me double check. Let's double check. Oh, thanks for the like, Jonathan. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, now I can hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. No. Yeah, let's talk about Boogeyman real quick. So, Boogeyman is by Sergio Aragonés. Aragonés? He had a writer. I think it's unfortunate that the writer didn't get credited on it. But this is kind of like a collection of. I mean, it's a send up to creepy and like eerie, the Warren stuff. So it's short stories, all told by this guy. He's the gravedigger and tells stories of the Boogeyman. But I love Sergio Aragonés' work. He does Guru. I think he was in Mad Magazine, but like, it's very cartoonistic. It's hilarious, but again, he gets so much action in his poses, and he gets so many people on a panel without like breaking the perspective. So I kind of really studied how I don't want to say fakes his perspective, but like how he sets up a scene that reads without necessarily having to do too much of the legwork of figuring out exact perspective and making sure that the perspective all works cohesively. Look at that. I mean, that's just a well-paced scene. So cool. I love her. I would say there's a comic that Richard Corbin did that was like either influenced her or she influenced the comic he did, but this is great. I love it when you get the floral thing and like the skull. Very Beetlejuicy. That's probably where it came from, actually. But Sergio Aragonés just drew himself in. That goofy guy. Surrounded in the graveyard. That's hilarious. I really enjoy that. With a full moon and everything. So, yeah, I mean, he's just a noodler. A noodler doodler. Yeah, you can kind of see. Look at that, just so much going on. So, I mean, this is really, these are funny stories. Letters, Stan Sakai, that's cool. I forgot about that. I love that. So these, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like learning lessons of like, don't be a freaking jerk. Fable stories. But just a bunch of short stories. Looks like they're mostly about 10, 11-ish pages long. 11 to 12. Between 10 and 12. Yeah, look at that work. It's super cartoony, but he can just bang this shit out. It's cartoony and like very like Saturday newspaper strippy. But when you really get into that, if my phone will focus, you really like look into that. It's such a beautifully laid out panel. Love those zombies and stuff, like, but there's a depth to this. He creates such a depth without having to do much perspective, just because it's the way he's layering things. But look at that, the art is so good. I love it. It's so expressionistic. Started in 87. That's cool. Looks like either 87 or 99. I'm not totally sure, but I can't flip the page. Oh, no, I can. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like the Boogeyman and where it is and how it can manifest in our lives every day. How we can all become the Boogeyman sometimes. But the dictator. I just love how big his scenes are, man. His scenes are fucking massive. Sound like a side queen here. But so many people in that panel. I mean, 20? 10? 10 to 15 at least. I'd say around 15. And then he goes just balls to the wall in the next one. Like, in each one, it's just like teaching how not to be a douchebag in certain ways. Man, I love this cop especially, man. Wow, he looks so animalistic, like not in like. He's just trying to show that these cops were animals, and it does a great job. A lot of genuine fear. It was good. It's good, you know. It's good at making that palatable, you know. There's a virtue in making the grotesque palatable for all to take. But it's hilarious. I mean, if you know Gru, I've like looked at I flipped through Gru, but never actually read Gru. But like, if you know Sergio Aragonés, he is hilarious. He is so funny, so funny. So if you want to laugh, check his stuff out. It's just, I mean, it's just like his expressions. The expressions kill me. Like, it's just so well drawn and so easy too. The dark scenes. Like, he doesn't throw much black into his scenes, but when he does, his characters still just pop. Like this huddle, a group of people right here. So nice. And it's not just like they're standing there either. Everyone is an actor in this panel. It's not like Family Guy where they kind of called it out on themselves, where it's like, if you look into the background, these people aren't moving. Like, he took the time to animate his actors in that panel. No one looks the same. They all have a different reaction. And then there's a Gravedigger again, dude. And some of them are really short, too. You know? Oh, no. This is a continuation of the story that we were reading. But, yeah, each one has a good moral, a fable. But it's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's dark. It's dark humor. It's hilarious dark humor, but like, I don't think you could have drawn it any better. I really don't. And I know you're like, some people may be like, looks like a fucking kid drew it, but it's like, nah. He's doing all this correctly. He's following the rules of what you're supposed to do, but like, oh, I love it. You see a lot of like his line work in my stuff too, to be honest. Like, again, Moebius is an easy one to jump to from my work, on a lot of people's work, but like, it's the guys around him too that really kind of inspired me. Like, a lot of his the way I cross hatch is similar to the way he cross hatches, like especially through here. This one a lot too, and I'm not saying he didn't necessarily bite from Moebius too. But I mean, everybody has to. I don't blame anybody for not. But like the way he does it and where he chooses to use it and how he uses it, it's similar to my decision making. But I mean, I love it. Even just this little thing, the way he feathers it out, so cool. Creates such good depth too. I mean, that's a full scene. That is not somebody being lazy. You can think he's kind of being lazy, but he's not. Because, I mean, he has foreground, Next kind of ground area, like middle ground, right? He's got 1, 2, then he has a building, and then it looks like, kind of looks cool. I don't know if he did this on purpose. This cloud is in front of these buildings too, so another panel behind a panel, and it just keeps pushing out. Like that's where great craftsmanship comes out, is like creating that depth, and it's key. It's key. Love the lumber. His lumberjack scenes are great. I think these are my favorite ones. This one, and again, just so many people on screen. And it looks like, I know there's a lot of dialogue, but you fly through it, man. That's what's so good. You fly through it. It's well done. The writer did a good job, and we'll go back to him. His vehicles fucking kill it. Like that's a hard thing to do. His vehicles, and he does a great job drawing a Jeep. Bear not so much. Bear, but that's okay. Bears are hard. I don't blame him. Don't hold it against him. But yeah. So it just, here we go. I'll show you. We'll end with this guy. It just keeps going on, but the art is so cool, I think. And it's cool because it's in black and white. That's why I really like it. You really get to see his line work speak. And it's not colored. So, it's pretty rad. Sergio Arcona, Boogeyman. This was, here we go. And Mark Evanier. So Mark Evanier did some of the writing on it. So they kind of tag teamed it. But yeah. I got some more comics. We'll talk about those next time. I'm just happy to be back and do these with you. See you guys in a couple days when I do another video. Stay safe and have a good New Year. Later.